Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with another video for you guys, and in this video right here I'm just going to be showing you guys my entire small Louis Vuitton collection. And this is a video that I could have done maybe a while ago, but I can finally say that I really like my collection. I love my collection. When I look at it, I'm like, you know what, this is the collection that I have been wanting, and I feel like it is appropriate now for me to do a video on my collection, because there's not one bag in my collection at this point that is not getting worn and that I would get rid of. Okay, so I definitely want to go ahead and come to you guys with this video. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and just talk about the bags briefly, and I'm just going to tell you guys how I use each of these bags, and then at the end of this video I'm going to show you guys the most recent bag that I have gotten. I sold my Alma BB because I never wore it. I bought it back in February. I never wore it, and I just felt like, you know, it wasn't going to meet any of my needs at this point in time. So I went ahead and sold it, and I was able to get pretty much all that I paid for it. I lost $100, and then I turned around and took that money and put it towards another bag. I've worn it 2 out of the 3 days that I've had it, and I am in love with it. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Make sure to subscribe to this channel if you do love these types of videos. Okay guys, so let's start off with my Neverfull MM. All right, and this bag right here is my most used bag. It is my favorite bag. This is the bag that really changed my collection and turned me into a tote girl. And I use this bag nearly every day. I pack all of my items in here before I go walking. I walk pretty much every morning, and I pack all of my items in here for walking. I pack my fanny pack, I pack my headphones, I pack everything in here, and then I put this bag securely in my trunk. I go walking, and then after that I turn around and I put everything back in here. And then I turn around and run my errands, and then I put all of my little grocery bags and stuff in here, and it just makes everything easier for me when I'm running my errands and stuff like that. I did not know that I was a tote girl until I got this bag. I love not having to carry all the different bags in my hand. I love having the option that if I stop and go into a store, that I'll be able to just throw everything into my Neverfull. So again, this is the bag that has really changed everything for me. And I've not had this bag, I've probably had it a little over a month, so it's still brand new. Again, this is easily one of my favorite and most used bags. And if anyone asks me what's the first bag that you should get with Louis Vuitton, I would say get you a Neverfull. I mean, I know a lot of people say get the Speedy, but I would say get a Neverfull, because if you run a lot of errands and you like to just throw all of your stuff in a bag, then this is definitely the bag for that. All right, I do not use the little pouch that came with this. I did sell that pouch to FashionPhile, and like I said, I don't use an organizer with this either, but I do have an organizer. But for the most part, this is just the bag that I use just to throw everything in. No organization needed, just throw everything in this bag. Okay, next up we have my NeoNoe, and I've had this bag in my collection longer than any bag here. Most of the bags in my collection are less than 90 days old, so I've had this bag the longest, and I have a really crazy relationship with this bag. I bought this bag, returned this bag, bought this bag again, and then I've had it in my collection all this time. And I actually was considering selling this bag, and then I went through the process and had it packed up to be sold to FashionPhile, and then I went to the UPS store and got this bag back. Like, I really love this bag. I love the black leather that goes on it, and it just looks really good when you're wearing anything that has black, or, you know, if you just want that look, and that black leather against that monogram is just gorgeous. And this is the bag that I use when I am going to, you know, going from place to place, maybe going to the mall or something like that. This is the bag that I probably would take if I'm going to the mall and I have on an outfit that has a lot of black in it, and I just want that black to complement this bag. You know, it's lightweight either way you carry it. It's lightweight on your shoulder. It's lightweight if you carry it in the crook of your arm. And I have already done a video on this bag. I'll go ahead and link that for you guys. But I did purchase this strap, this leather strap, from a company called Vuitton, and they have really nice straps, and you know, the hardware matches and everything, and it just looks really good. So I can carry this bag in the crook of my arm and as a shoulder bag. This bag does not look good as a crossbody bag, so I never use it that way, but again, it is very comfortable as a shoulder bag and in the crook of your arm. And even though this bag does have the divider in the middle, the little pouch thing in the middle, that's the only thing that I don't like about it. but even still, I still have the ability to just throw things inside of here, which works for me. And this is another bag that I absolutely love, and I don't see this bag leaving my collection anytime soon. Now we have one of my most recent purchases, which is the On The Go in the MM size. And if you guys watched that video, you guys know that I bought this bag, returned this bag, bought this bag again, and now it is staying in my collection. And I just think that this bag is gorgeous. It's actually one of my favorite bags in terms of looks. I think that this bag is beautifully designed, and you're not going to see everybody with this. So I think that it's a great bag to have in your collection. I mean, the details that they put into this, I mean, it's just so gorgeous, and it's so versatile because of the colors and the reverse monogram. You can wear it with so many different things. I've worn this bag with dressy outfits. I've worn it with casual outfits, and it looks good either way. And this bag I wear in the crook of my arm, and it doesn't get too heavy at all. And then if I have a lot of stuff in here, I may use it as a shoulder bag, but for the most part, I just wear it in the crook of my arm. If you didn't watch the video that I did on this bag, this is the one with the black leather straps. A lot of people I see on Instagram and in the different groups, they complain about this and says that it cheapens the bag, but I think that it looks gorgeous. It doesn't bother me at all. And this is the bag that I would use, again, if I'm going to the grocery store and I'm going to be getting a few things of groceries. I can just throw them in here. Also, this is a bag that I will use to go to the mall, and if I'm going to just be doing some light shopping, I can just throw everything in here. So this is the bag that I would use for that. And depending on what I'm wearing, I would use it on, I've worn it on each side, so it just depends on the colors that I'm wearing. That's going to determine what side that I wear it on. So yeah, this is definitely instantly one of my favorites, and I just think that it's lovely. You have that beautiful red interior, and I just think that this is just a lovely bag in general, and I'm just glad that I was able to get this bag back, and it is not going anywhere. Next up, we have my multi-pochette accessoire, and this is another one of my favorites. I did a video on this bag when it first launched in September of last year. So this is the second oldest bag in my collection. It's not something that I've ever thought about selling. I mean, it's just so versatile. It does come with the coin purse, and then it also comes with the gold chain. I have not used the gold chain yet because I wear this bag very casually, but this is the bag that I would wear if I'm just running in and out of somewhere, only one place, because if I'm going to multiple places, I'm going to need a tote bag. But for this bag right here, it's a simple crossbody. You can fit your simple everyday essentials, your phone, your keys, your wallet. You can fit that in there. And like I said, this is something that I would wear if I'm just running in somewhere real quick and not going anywhere else. Or if I was going out to dinner or going on a date, then I would go ahead and take this strap off and then wear it with the gold chain. It looks really good that way, nice and dressy and pretty. So that is how I would wear this, and it's definitely a very carefree bag. It's pretty much in great condition. I do have some water stains on this part of this particular one. For the most part, I wear the biggest pochette because it has the most room. When I took my daughter to the dentist, I had both of the pochettes, and then I had my most important things here, and then I had like my sunglasses in this section. So again, this is a very gorgeous piece. I use the coin purse, and I keep my headphones in my coin purse, and I also use it as like an accessory on my other bags. So that's not something that I use often. So yes, the multi-pochette accessoire is definitely something that will not be going anywhere, and you can just get so much use out of it. And it is one of my favorites in terms of how casual it is and how it looks as well. Okay, so next up we have my Louis Vuitton Saintonge in the color Noir, and this is another gorgeous bag. I purchased this bag I think maybe 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago, so I haven't had it very long, but I wear this bag when I'm wearing black and I just want to do a quick errand. Like I said, I wouldn't use this bag for, you know, going to multiple places, but for a quick errand like going to Target or going to the store, this is the bag that I will pull out for that. Or if I was going on a dinner date or, you know, just out, you know, quickly on a quick errand or quick date, this is the bag I would use for this as well. So again, it's just really, really gorgeous, really lightweight, and you can put quite a few things in here. You can put your everyday essentials, and you can fit a few more items if you want to. But, you know, you don't want to put too much because, of course, you might pack it too much and then it might disturb the shape. But overall, this is a great, you know, everyday bag if you don't carry much. And I think currently this bag is sold out, so it is kind of hard to get your hands on, but if you can get your hands on it, then this is definitely a great piece to add to your collection. Okay guys, so that is all of the bags that I've already bought, and I'm getting ready to show you guys the bag that I just bought. And just to let you guys know, I have worn each of these bags, including my new bag. I've worn all of these bags in the past 2 weeks, so I rotate all of these out, and that's what I want my collection to be like. I do not want bags just sitting for months at a time, and you know, that's okay if that happens occasionally, because I know my multi pochette was sitting for a while, but it's back in heavy rotation now. But a lot of the bags that I had and sold were sitting for like 6 months to a year, and to me that's just a little bit too long for a bag to be sitting. So everything I have now, like I said, gets rotated out and it gets worn regularly, and so that's something that I'm really proud of, because it took a long time for my collection to get to this place. So now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my most recent purchase, and I heard that this bag was being discontinued, but it is still on the site, but it does say notify me, so I went ahead and clicked notify me, put my email in, and then a few days later it said that this bag was available. I went ahead and placed it in my cart, and I went ahead and purchased it, and I got it 2 days later. So here it is. Okay guys, so this is my latest bag. I've only had her for about 3 days now, and I've worn her 2 out of the 3 days that I've had her. And this is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull PM, okay? So as I said in the beginning of this video, I had the Alma BB, very gorgeous bag, absolutely beautiful. And when I bought that bag in February, I had all intentions to wear it, but I ended up not wearing it. It ended up just sitting, and it was sitting all the way till now. So like I said earlier in the video, I sold it to FashionPhile. They gave me pretty much all of my money except $100, so I lost $100 of it on it. And I knew I still wanted a bag in Damier Ebene. I wanted it to be a bigger type bag and something that I can just throw stuff in, because again, I am in love with tote bags at this point in time in my life. So I just was scrolling the site, and I was like, you know, maybe I should get a Speedy 25. But I've had a Speedy 25 in Damier Azur. I've had a Speedy 35 in Damier Ebene. And I said, you know what, I don't know if I want a Speedy, because I've had a Speedy before, and every Speedy that I've had, I've sold. So then I kept scrolling, and I saw this, and I was like, wow, I forgot about the Neverfull PM. And I am in love with this. This bag right here is the perfect everyday bag for me. I went to the dentist yesterday, and when I left here, I had my phone, my keys, and my wallet. And when I left the dentist, I had a bunch of stuff in this bag. It's definitely a perfect everyday errand running bag. And it's just so gorgeous. So I didn't want both of my Neverfulls to look too much alike. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to have to dress this one up. So I did take my Louis Vuitton bandeau that I bought at the Charleston Louis Vuitton, and I just went ahead and tied it on here. And of course, I didn't do it as good as they would do in the store, but I think that it gives the bag a lot of personality. And then I have a couple of other bandeaus I can use, and I went on Amazon and I bought some more bag charms that'll be coming soon. Let me just go ahead and show you guys how the inside looks. I do have an organizer on the inside. I do have a few things in here because again, I did just wear this bag yesterday to the dentist. So let me go ahead and show you guys the inside. Okay, so here's the inside of this bag, and I got my mom's birthday card in here. But here's the inside of this bag, and again, I do have an organizer in here. And as you see, it's that same color red. It looks really good. You guys know that I did sell my pouch from my other Neverfull, but I do not believe that I'll be selling the pouch for this Neverfull, because I think that I can find it a little bit more useful. This is something I'll be using like on an everyday basis. I can find more use in this pouch than I would have found in the bigger Neverfull pouch, so I will be keeping it. Of course, if you take the organizer out, you can use it that way as well. And I still have some things in here, of course, my wallet and a couple of other things. And then you still have that pocket, and a phone can fit in here. And I would say maybe a phone and maybe one other thing. You can't fit too much in there, but yeah, I put my phone in here, and I put my card holder in here and my keys, so that's great. But I mean, I just think that this is absolutely gorgeous. It's just so small, and it's just so cute. And again, I'm just going to be dressing this up so that it has its own little personality away from the Neverfull MM. But again, I think that it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm just so happy that I was able to score this bag. I mean, I get so lucky when it comes down to these bags. And being that, you know, I sold a bag and got this bag, I did not have to pay full price for this bag. I only had to pay a couple of $100 difference, which is awesome because to me this bag is a little pricey. I think it's only $60 cheaper than the Neverfull MM, but it's much smaller, which to me I think that's crazy. But the handles are upright. I mean, everything just looks great, and this one is made in France, so I was super excited about that. Now I'm just going to show you guys a quick side-by-side of the Neverfull MM and the Neverfull PM, just in case you guys were wondering how they look side by side. So here is a side-by-side view of the Neverfull MM and the Neverfull PM. So as you see, there is a substantial size difference. So, you know, they can be used for two different things, and they kind of can be used for the same thing. So as you see, definitely a huge size difference, but these bags can still be used for the same thing. So if you're running errands and you have a little bit of errands to run, or you want to have an everyday bag, this is the bag for you. If you're running errands and you have a lot of errands to run and you want an everyday bag, this can be the bag for you too. So it's just totally up to you and what works for you. But I love both of these, and both of these are going to be staples in my collection and they're going to stay in my collection. So, but I definitely really think that this one is just gorgeous and it can go with everything. I mean, I couldn't be happier with it. Okay guys, so again, this is my entire Louis Vuitton collection, and like I said, I am just so proud of it. I mean, this collection just means a lot to me. It represents a lot for me, and I'm just happy that I have finally gotten my collection where I want it to be, where I feel like I'm using all of my bags, making the most use of my bags, and that just makes me happy. And do I have bag piece? I do believe that I've achieved bag piece. However, I did tell you guys in my recent video that I did sell my Louis Vuitton bum bag, and I was interested in purchasing the Louis Vuitton World Tour bum bag with the black leather. So that is something that I may be adding to my collection at some point. But as of right now, I am totally happy with everything that I got. So I don't know if there will be any unboxings, you know, coming up of any type of bags. Maybe I do kind of want another Louis Vuitton bracelet, but that's a whole nother video. But yeah, I think that for right now, this is going to be it for a little while. And I definitely want to go ahead and show you guys my collection. So I hope this video has been helpful to you guys. And of course, leave any questions, any comments down below. And as usual, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.